going on, guys? I am up here in North St. Paul today with Ralph to tour High Score Games. How you doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Thank you for giving this tour. I'm doing fine. Let's see where would you like to start here.
Starting with the basics, right back here we've got a, pretty nice selection of like old Atari, ColecoVision, and Intellivision games and consoles and stuff. And, we've got right up here front and center, like lots of old original Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Like to always run a demo and stuff,
And can anyone just come in and sit down and play stuff on the, so you got a Retron hooked up to that there?
Yeah, yep. We always have a Retron 2, being demoed in the, on the television, and we allow people to, check out the games and make sure they're in working condition before we buy them. All that stuff is all taken apart and refurbished and stuff before it goes up for sale, so we are always nice and confident that it's going to work.
So, are people able to come in and try before they buy to see if they like the game? Is that allowed?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We're always letting people, try out a game, and a lot of people. I've been doing this for a long time, and I usually make pretty good recommendations, but people don't always. They're not always super familiar with the title, and they want to see it and stuff like that. And yeah, absolutely. We do still carry. Like this case here is kind of half devoted to like, rare, older, out of print stuff. So like I've got, some boxed complete Super Nintendo titles like Zelda and X-Men, and just some kind of rare stuff. Lots of good Sega Saturn titles, Dreamcast, and then we also use this case too for our small amount of new retail that we do. So newer PlayStation 4, Wii U, and Xbox One titles and stuff.
Are these rewrapped here, or are these original wrapping?
Almost all of the time they're going to be rewrapped because, we obviously have to put price tags and stuff on the product, and, you don't want to put those right on the paper.
Sure.
It can ruin it. So, 99% of this is all rewrapped. Another option you can do is to buy, like, clear protectors and stuff like that, but I don't always have a lot of those around, so usually they just get rewrapped. Pokemon, as it becomes more and more popular, we sell lots and lots of sealed product for Pokemon.
I have noticed that that's made a huge comeback just in the past couple of years.
Yeah,
like
big time.
Really recently. And you guys draw in a pretty big Pokemon crowd here?
We don't actually host events for it or anything right now, but we do move a lot of the product. We sell it a lot cheaper than MSRP.
Okay.
We sell our boosters 3 for $10 as opposed to $4 a pack.
Nice.
And stuff
Okay.
like that. So, we're usually a little bit cheaper than Target across the street. So
you gotta be.
People like that.
Mm-hmm.
We also have like a soda machine and stuff like that for, when guys come in and they're playing in our events. And we're gonna be, we did for a while carry snacks, and then we stopped, and then I think we're gonna start doing that again here pretty soon. So I'm gonna have to, add a new display area where we'll be, selling snacks and stuff like that. Yeah, I haven't, fixed my case yet today, but we move a lot of 64 stuff. I mean, all these spots where there's empties and stuff that I had to like spread out, that was just from one day of sales.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, 64 is one of our highest traffic items. And
Prices are going skyrocketing lately.
Nintendo 64 stuff is getting expensive, but it's of all the old Nintendo consoles lately, it's been the most popular.
Yeah, it's I was kind of the oddball. Like 64 is the only Nintendo system I never really got into that much. I just wasn't a huge fan of it ever. And I'm very alone there. Everyone loves it, and I'm just like, it was okay. And that's, everyone looks at me like I'm crazy when I'm just like, it was okay. I'm Super Nintendo. I love Super Nintendo.
It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah.
We also sell original, like factory brand controllers that we take apart and rebuild. We put brand new joysticks and stuff in them. As with any of our old products, there's a ton of work that goes into, taking them apart, cleaning them, refurbishing them, that kind of thing.
Can people bring in their consoles, controllers, and whatnot in here to have them serviced? Is that a service
absolutely.
that you? Okay.
Yep. Rather than buying a refurbished controller for $35, you can bring it here and get it fixed for 10 or 15.
There you go.
So especially on some of these older, like first party Nintendo, anything is expensive. Like those controllers that now go for $35 with a new stick in them, and the sticks cost us like $12, so we'll put one in for $15. And,
nice, very nice. That's
nice and easy.
Actually, very good to know.
Mm-hmm.
So you got some DS
Oh yeah, yep, lots and lots of Nintendo DS and 3DS. And this is one of the few systems that we actually try to keep like a pretty good selection of like, new and sealed titles in too, just because, not a lot of people are trading in their Pokemons and stuff like that, and Zelda games, and we want to make sure we've always got those kind of titles. So
Absolutely.
definitely carry lots and lots of DVDs and Blu-ray, DVD box sets and stuff like that. We also we do a lot of like bargain bins and stuff like that for older games and stuff like that we just don't have room for in our cases, and and then all this space too. Anytime we host like an event for Magic or whatever, we just clear all these off and stack them up because we can seat probably a good like 32 to 35 guys in here if we clear all the floor space and make room for a tournament and stuff. And yeah, we host Magic the Gathering events in here, 4 nights a week. We do standard, modern, legacy. We do some bigger events on the weekends. We do a big legacy once a month, and we do our PPTQ and stuff like that. We also have a lot of our guys, travel up to some of these bigger events and play in the Pro Tours and Pro Tour qualifiers and GPTs and stuff like that. And yeah. We get a pretty decent competitive crowd and stuff in here, and it's always kind of been a thing that we really enjoy doing. Now this is the only high score location where we do host Magic events, but most of our stores do all at least carry Magic the Gathering, and we do have 5 locations now. We have locations in obviously in North St. Paul here. We have a kiosk set up in the Maplewood Mall. We have another full-size store out in Woodbury, a full-size store out in Blaine, and then we also have a setup out in St. Cloud now. So we're kind of all around the metro and a little bit spreading out towards central Minnesota and stuff as well.
And how long has High Score as a whole been open?
We've been open for over 25 years.
25 years.
Yep. We've been around the block a few times. Way back in the day, the store actually originally started as a rental store back in the days of VHS tapes costing $80, $100 a piece or whatever. And throughout the years, our business model has changed a little bit. Like we used to do video rental. We did like sports cards, and and obviously the rental and the sports cards are things that have been phased out over the years and stuff like that. But but we've always kind of done game rental and game retail and stuff like that. And yeah, we've been at it a long time.
Well, Ralph, thank you very much for your tour, and we'll see you around, and thank you for all the gaming supplies.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Dan.
Alrighty. And do you want to let them know your website and everything, if they want to come check you out? Or
Actually, we mostly do all of our marketing and stuff like that on Facebook. So the store does have a website, but check us out on Facebook. You'll get a lot more, up-to-date info and stuff.
There you go. Check out High Score on Facebook. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks very much, Dan.